your ID every 10 years. That's according to the state. To be getting a Maisha card, which is, of course, a biometric card that has all your details, put onto it and will be renewed after every 10 years.
Yeah, so in a statement released yesterday, the Immigration and Citizen Services Principal Secretary, that is Julius Bitok, explained that the new national ID, also referred to as Maisha card, features a myriad of things. One, a machine-readable microchip containing relevant personal details. And I believe that we've gone through such a process.
Huduma
number, yes, it had
sounds
the same
familiar.
Yes. So he said in a statement, just like the other documents such as ATM cards, the microchip has a shelf life of a maximum of 10 years, Mariam. And from the date of issuance and the expiry date has no direct correlation with the general election date.
My only question is this renewal fee of 1,000 shillings that was proposed, yeah? I'm still very much against that, because how many people can afford to renew their ID for 1,000 shillings? Especially now that you're not making it even optional. It's mandatory. After 10 years, you'll have to renew your Maisha card. Very few people can even afford right now the renewal fee of about 100. People are still struggling with that. You want to multiply that by 10. Again, keep in mind, you can get a voter's card without an ID.
Yeah, it actually
you can't work without an ID.
It makes a lot of sense. And I remember during the live, it was a president's live. No, it was one of the live sessions on X. There's a young girl who really hurled insults and curses towards the government simply because she's not been able to get her ID in good time. You remember, I applied for my ID.
Yeah, I remember.
Even right now, I do not have an ID.
Yeah. Which is insane, because like I sometimes I feel like I misled Brian, because a few months earlier, I had lost my ID as well, and I went and I got my ID in 2 weeks, and I was like, Brian, what do you mean? Just go, you'll have it in 2 weeks. No. Go to this Huduma center. And now it's been I don't know how many months. I lied to you. You know,
you did not lie to me, because at that very moment is when apparently documents hazikuwa zinaprintiwa Kenya nzima, and it became hard for people to get passports. Then soon after, it became hard to actually get your IDs. So and then some few months later, it became a debate. We were supposed to pay 300 bob or 1,000 shillings, and it just became such a conundrum, big exchange. So we never actually got chance to I never got chance to get my ID. So it was not misleading from you, because you actually directed me to a place where I got service very fast, took my photos, and I got my waiting card.
Ni sawa hapo. ID printing ndio shida, right?
Printing ndio ilikuwa shida kidogo. So the question is, actually the headline reads, you'll now replace your ID every 10 years. That's according to the state, and of course it ties on to other countries like Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, Senegal, and France, which have implemented the ID cards with microchips.